Hey, what's good? Thanks for tuning in to the YouTube channel and the podcast, wherever you're finding me. Appreciate it. So yeah, wanted to share with you my top 10 takeaways and a lesson in letting go for the Tony Robbins program. So just wanted to share with you, I was trying to enroll one of my mentees in this personal development program called Landmark Forum, and I realized how frustrated I was getting when he told me he dropped out of the program. My blood was boiling. I honestly couldn't believe how angry I was that he wasn't listening to me. And it's so interesting when you see so much of yourself in another human being. So just wanted to share with you, I had a meeting with my therapist, my CoachHub coach and my executive coach that I've been working with for a year and a half now. So I'm just very grateful to reflect that I have so many awesome support systems through work, through Landmark, and just surrounding myself with great people like the men's group called the Fellows that I put together. So when doing Tony Robbins Date with Destiny, one of the big realizations I had was that I would like to have more faith and trust in society, systems, and the world. Definitely a bit of that contrarian model and um, and I just wanted to share that I do have this like belief in humanity, and for some reason I have resistance towards like Big Brother and organizations. I understand that people are inherently good, but for some reason when you get everyone together, all of a sudden the system is bad. And it's interesting to see how the human mind works. We're capable of building such beautiful things, and yet we're capable of such destruction. And it's funny how my mind like goes in so many different areas. It's just a stream of consciousness, which is always interesting. But here are my top 10 lessons that I learned from doing Tony Robbins. I learned that I'm loved, and there's no amount of external validation that will give me the type of love that self-love does to for the body. And the more I experience life, I'm 34 now, I realize that I don't know anything, and it's awesome to come from a blank empty slate. And one of my survival mechanisms is called judgmental guru. And it basically just means that I think I know better because I've read so many books and I've listened to so many podcasts from the world's most extraordinary people. And yet, the more I dive into the things, the more I realize how much I don't know and how much the world doesn't know. And there's still so much more possible. Also realize that pattern recognition is helpful. It's essential. It's great for problem solving, but it's not great for when you're speaking to a loved one and they just want to be heard and recognized. Um, men, he talks a lot about how men are great at problem solving because when we were caveman, we were hunting and we had to be focused on solving problems to feed the family and everything. And now that things are different, we're still operating on a brain that was built for a while back, and it's hasn't truly adjusted in this new world that we're living in of abundance. He talks a lot about keeping yourself in a peak state. So for me, that looks like, and everyone's looks differently. So would love for you to discover what your peak state is and how to get into that mode more frequently. But for me, it looks like doing CrossFit in the morning, doing some stretching, so that my legs and my body are loose, just because I'm on the computer a lot. A bit of meditation, getting some fresh air outside, and then social interaction, and also being able to read and learn something new every day. So you want to reflect on what are your non-negotiables. And number four, how lucky and how blessed I am to have a job that I really enjoy. Not everyone has a career where they're able to come to work every day. So, I do get to work with talent development folks, and it's just really cool for me to be able to contribute the way I do. Number 5, Tony Robbins is a masterful storyteller. He's so gifted and talented and leaving you hanging on to every word. I've listened to a lot of his speeches and I've read so many biographies, and I'm really captivated by charismatic people. The way he understands someone's world and he can help them get over things like suicide. It's truly a beautiful gift. Um, and he was able to help this one lady who was going to take her life, and just seeing how he was able to handle that. He flew her into West Palm Beach to meet him, and it was such a beautiful scene. Just truly an amazing experience that, yeah, I've never seen anything like that before. Also, to reflect, number 6, that I have come a long way and I'm very proud of myself. So overall, I think this experience has given me a lot more self-confidence and just self-actualization and really stepping into who I am for the world. Number 7, effective blaming. We went through this exercise called effective blaming, and essentially what it is we remember a lot of the negative things that our parents have done to us, but most of us do not remember all the beautiful things that our parents have created for us. So this could be with your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and just remembering like why you got into that relationship in the first place. So I was very present to how much he sacrificed for us, and the pressure of being a parent is not easy, right? Just thinking that he had us earlier, all 3 of us before my age now, and I can't even imagine having 3 kids at this age. So yeah, just being able to genuinely acknowledge him, and of course I'm not going to be perfect, but yeah, I think this exercise is very helpful in getting peace. Also, to number 8, to focus my energy and time on family and with the wife. Essentially, I realized that this new chapter in my life, I don't necessarily need more friends. I have enough friends, and it's just really enjoying the present moment and being able to enjoy quality time, whether that's watching Doctor Who and just appreciating what we have now. Number 9, creating my relationship vision where I get to intentionally design travel and visit all of the different countries that I want to visit. So just intentionally having that game plan will help me focus on the right activities. And number 10, my new primary question is, how can I fully appreciate the peace in this moment? It's a very simple reminder, and just being able to enjoy life and not rush the process. Well, I hope you appreciated these lessons that I learned from Tony Robbins' Date with Destiny. Ping me if you're curious to learn more. Cheers.